Hello Raptors Nation. The Toronto Raptors say they're different from the rest of the play-in teams, but history suggests play-in teams never fare well in the postseason. If you don't want to miss this and other Raptors news, subscribe to the channel now so that YouTube can send you the news I bring here every day from the Toronto Raptors. Now let's get the news. Fred VanVleet is a realist when it comes to the play-in tournament. I think it just stretches the realm of reality of what the team is, VanVleet said, speaking generally about teams in the play-in picture. It can create unrealistic situations for a lot of teams. The Raptors think they're an exception to the rule, at least when talking publicly about the topic. It's true, they've been better since the trade deadline, 11-8 since adding Jakob Poeltl with a net rating of 1.9, good for 7th best in the Eastern Conference over the last month and a half. But some of that has been inflated by wins against actively tanking teams. It also doesn't exactly put them close to the upper echelon of the conference alongside the Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, or Philadelphia 76ers. I think for us, a team that's been talented and kind of underperformed for the majority of the year, I think we feel really good about getting in and getting to our spot and making some noise, VanVleet added. At this point, that's the goal for Toronto, see how high the team can climb, ideally out of the 9th seed and into the much easier 8th seed and needing to win just one of at worst 2 play-in games. The Raptors currently sit tied with the Atlanta Hawks for the 8th spot, slotted in 9th for now because of the tiebreaker in Atlanta's favor. After that, it's about being a tough out for Milwaukee, Boston, or potentially Philadelphia. A 4 or 5 game series is going to be seen as a step back from last year in which the Raptors took the 76ers to Game 6, a relatively impressive feat after falling behind 3-0 in the series. "We are not afraid of anybody," said Raptors coach Nick Nurse. "I think that we'll put some defensive issues in front of people and things like that." At the very least, the play-in tournament has made this part of the season a little more interesting for Toronto, Chicago, and what seems like half the Western Conference. There are just 3.5 games separating the 4th-placed Phoenix Suns and the 11th-placed Dallas Mavericks in the West, all of whom are fighting to avoid missing the playoffs. Do you think the Raptors have a chance to do well in the play-in? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all the news on the Raptors. Leave your comment below, your opinion is very important for the Toronto Raptors. Anytime I'll update you on this.